Welcome to our healthy living presentation this evening. My name is Elaine Mason, and I am so excited to see such a great group on the call this evening. It always warms my heart when I look out and see a lot of people who have joined us. So kudos to each one of you for just being proactive about your health. And we're going to start out this evening talking about just the health of our nation. So unfortunately, that's not going to be good news, but I promise the good news will come as we kind of move further on into this evening. We won't take that long tonight, but just want to say thank you for sharing your Wednesday evening with us. So just to kind of get us kicked off, we are an unhealthy nation, and unfortunately, it doesn't look like that's getting any better. I believe it was in 2018 was the first year ever that our children's life expectancy is going to be less than our own. So that for the first time ever since they've been recording that. And so that tells us, kind of puts an explanation on the end of that statement that we're unhealthy as a nation. 1 in 4 of us will die of heart disease. 1 in 2 women and 1 in 3 men will develop cancer in their lifetime. And this one is the one that really kind of shocks me. 1 in 3 of us will have diabetes by 2050. 1 in 3 children is obese. And the statement by Dr. David Katz says it all in regard to our children. Our children are more harmed by a poor diet than by exposure to drugs, alcohol, and tobacco combined. That is a scary thought. And what's causing our health to decline? Well, first of all, our environmental toxins are increasing. Pollution, water contaminants, pesticides, chemicals, medications, skin and hair care products, plastics. We are becoming a toxic nation. And then, not to mention, our food quality is decreasing. 90% of the food eaten in America is processed with preservatives, flavor enhancers, emulsifiers, synthetic vitamins, GMO, less nutrients, and the list goes on. 80% of our foods at the grocery stores didn't exist 100 years ago. And this statement, I think below that's even more scary, and the fact that our broccoli has lost 80% of its nutritional value. You know, you keep hearing the amount of servings that we need just seems to continue to go up. So what can we do to be healthier? There's exercise, drinking water. I do think maybe we're doing a little bit better on drinking water. We've heard enough about that, so I think we're doing better. Sleep 7 to 8 hours a night. We can make some environmental changes, just being aware of what we can and that we need to do to move the dial there. How about managing stress? I don't know about you, but the last 2 months I think have been pretty stressful for everybody. And then lastly, to add real food to our diets. So we do know of the areas we need to kind of hone in on, but tonight we're going to focus on fruits and vegetables. And the reason is, here comes some good news. 75% of diseases are preventable with good nutrition. And that statement's by Dr. Bill Sears, who's known as America's pediatrician. So what's causing us to be so sick? So it's something called oxidative stress. You may or may not have heard of oxidative stress, but I love that picture of the apple because I think in one glimpse of looking at that apple, you kind of get a feel for what oxidative stress is. So it's these 10,000 oxidative hits to DNA per cell per day in humans. And what causes it? Poor nutrition, medication, smoking, stress, environmental toxins, even exercise and pregnancy, which are good things. But so why is this apple on the right side look like it's just been sliced, but on the left side, it looks like it's been laying out for hours? And that's where the good news comes into play. What do you squeeze over fresh fruit to stop it from aging and turning brown? It's lemon juice. And what we know is antioxidants are found only in fruits and vegetables, and they protect the cells from this oxidative stress. Of course, we need oxygen to live, and we take in more oxygen when we breathe, but we have to be doing something to protect our cells from all these hits. And with every additional serving of fruits and vegetables, we lower our risk of a disease. Doesn't matter what kind of disease, all disease across the board. And when you look at that aging, it's going back to oxidative stress causes aging, disease, and then ultimately death. And so the good news is fruits and vegetables are packed full of antioxidants. So that's why, I don't think our mamas probably knew when they told us to eat more fruits and vegetables. They didn't know why, but Time Magazine does. And it says the news isn't that fruits and vegetables are just good for you. It's that they are so good for you, they could save your life. So we need 7 to 13 servings of fruits and vegetables every day. And if you've got an athlete in the house, 16 to 18 servings. I had one of my daughters was a competitive athlete. I'm here to tell you, she wasn't home long enough to eat 16 or 18 servings a day. So why so many? Well, number one, the produce is picked so early, then it's transported thousands of miles. 90% of us don't get enough servings anyway. And then that last comment there is just as important. We have to be eating the variety, the rainbow of fruits and vegetables, which is just as important as how many we're eating. I don't know about you, but back in 1999, my husband and I decided it was going to be the year of health, and we were going to focus on our health. And then the only thing I knew about getting healthy, staying healthy, protecting against disease, building a stronger body, and putting in our body what our immune system needs to stay strong, the only thing I knew was to take a multivitamin. But shortly after beginning to take a multivitamin, we realized that sometimes vitamins can do more harm than good. Because you see, when multivitamins are made, they take the few vitamins and minerals that we've discovered and they megadose them. And what happened was, as my husband was taking these multivitamins, it got his body out of balance. And consequently, his iron shot really high. And when we figured out what it was, it forced me to really say, okay, if taking a synthetic vitamin is not the answer, then how do you protect your health? How do you slow down that aging process? How do you build a strong immune system? And everything I looked at kept pointing back to whole food nutrition. On the left is a few of the nutrients that we've discovered that have been extracted, isolated, and megadosed in a multivitamin. But in an apple, what you see, I'm sure you probably can't read that, it's so tiny, but that's 400 of the 10,000 phytonutrients found in an apple. So like me, 70% of Americans are trying to fill in the gaps with the multivitamin. And back to what I said, it's isolated nutrients. When an apple has approximately 10,000 phytonutrients working together just a little bit synergistically, and that's why whole food is so much more powerful. Research shows that vitamins actually may do more harm than good, and I just shared an incident that statement is absolutely true. And research shows that whole foods protect our body. Fortunately, in 1999, we discovered a whole food concentrate called Juice Plus, and we made that one simple change. So Juice Plus is a way to add the nutrition from over 30 fruits, vegetables, berries to your diet. Whole foods are harvested at the peak of ripeness, not shipping across the country, so that nutrition is intact. And the produce includes the peel, the leaves, the seeds, the juice, everything, the powders. what we know to be true is that the majority of vitamin C in an orange is found in the orange peel. And that is not something I've eaten nor intend to eat. Plant powders are put into capsule or delicious gummy form. And then there's also the omega blend. That is a vegan blend, omega blend that bypasses the fish, goes straight to the algae where the omegas are found. And then we have berry oils and seed oils that make up this omega blend, which is based on the research that we're seeing come out on our omega blend, is extremely powerful. Now, I know there's a lot of things out there that it's kind of confusing. What's good, what's not good? There's just so many. So here's what makes Juice Plus unique. Number one, it is food. It is not a vitamin. It carries a food label, no additives, non-GMO, vegan, kosher, dairy, and gluten-free. You cannot get a cleaner product. It's NSF certified, meaning this is what the professional athletes and Olympians have to have, this third-party certification on anything that they take, that they consume. So what's on the label is truly in the product. There's no contaminants, pesticides, or banned substances. I like to say it goes beyond organic. What was it? A couple years ago, we had that whole outbreak of E. coli in romaine lettuce. And it was organic. So we don't even have to worry about that. There is nothing in Juice Plus that is not supposed to be in there except the fruits and vegetables. It's safe for all ages. That says a lot, that pregnant women, nursing, and the elderly can take Juice Plus. So that is what NSF certification is. And then number three, it's the most researched nutritional product in the world. With over, it says 38 published studies. We're at 41 to date. I love to always say, ask Suri what the most researched nutritional product in the world is and see what she says. This to me is what stands out, is the fact that the unbelievable amount of research that's been done on Juice Plus. So it's been randomized, double-blind, controlled, placebo-controlled, tested on the product itself. It's done on human clinical trials, published in peer-reviewed journals, and it's done in an ethical way. That is some powerful and what they call gold standard research. You're not going to get better research. And I love to draw your attention to a couple of these studies. One is the second to last study. It's Wake Forest University, where the actual federal government is doing that research on head and neck cancer patients. And take a look at some of the impressive universities and hospitals around the world who are researching Juice Plus. That is an impressive list. And so what's all this research telling us? Number one, that it's bioavailable. I mentioned taking a multivitamin, a synthetic supplement. At best, when we're taking a supplement like that, a multivitamin or some kind of supplement that is man-made, what happens is at best, maybe we only get 5 to 10% absorbency. Whereas when it comes to food, Juice Plus, it is bioavailable. Your body knows what to do with it. It contributes to cardiovascular wellness, supports the immune health, helps protect DNA, reduces oxidative stress that we talked about earlier, helps support healthy skin, healthy gums, healthy inflammatory response. It supports the quality of life in cancer survivor patients, improves metabolism in overweight boys, supports lung health in smokers. And I love what Dr. Du Bois, he kind of ties it all up in a bow when he says there's nothing else available any place in the world, with or without a prescription, that's been clinically proven to do what Juice Plus has been proven to do. And this, to me, speaks boldly of what the Juice Plus company is all about. It has a program called the Healthy Starts for Families. And with every child that gets on Juice Plus, with every adult that gets on Juice Plus, a child can get Juice Plus for free for up to 4 years. And so they've done what I call real world research on these children. And they say, okay, once these children are taking Juice Plus, what kind of impact is Juice Plus having on their health? And you can see there pretty impressive things are happening in these young children's lives that Juice Plus wants to impact future generations. And so they're willing to give away Juice Plus to children. That I don't know of another company that does anything like that. So this definitely is another area that makes Juice Plus so unique. The exciting thing is Juice Plus is affordable. When I first started taking Juice Plus, I had just quit my job and we'd lost 50% of our income. So it was a big deal to me that this was affordable. For $2.50 a day, you can add 30 raw fruits and vegetables going into your body. And then the kids between 4 and 18 can get their Juice Plus for free. We have an incredible plant protein shake. I literally have had one probably pretty much every day for the last 21 years, and I can't stand to go a day without them. And then for $1 a day, you can add an incredible omega. And I have taken omega for many years, but when Juice Plus came out with their omega blend and I switched, first time ever, I really noticed a difference in my health. And so to me, this just makes it a simple, easy way to get a powerful nutritional punch into our body. And who doesn't need this incredible nutrition flowing through our veins every single day? I'm going to take a few minutes here and I'm going to pass the speaker over to Brenda Proctor. And I've just asked Brenda if she would just share her health journey with us and her discovery of the impact that whole food nutrition, fruits and vegetables, has had on her health. Brenda, if you can unmute yourself.
Thank you so much, Elaine. That's so powerful. My name is Brenda Proctor, and I'm a single mom, a retired school teacher. I taught reading and special ed for 33 years. I love to read, and I truly believe in the power of a good story, of a great story. Authors are my heroes, and one of my superheroes is C.S. Lewis. In his book, Surprised by Joy, he shared that after surviving a difficult childhood, the trajectory of his life was radically changed by finding unexpected joy. The concept of being surprised by life always resonated with me. In my life, one of the biggest surprises was the power of whole food nutrition. That surprise radically changed my life. If you had met me 17 years ago, you probably wouldn't have realized how sick I was. I was struggling with several different major health issues: fibromyalgia, adrenal burnout. I had chronic migraines, chronic constipation. I didn't sleep at night. I was in pain every day, and I had just recently been diagnosed with cervical cancer. But I'm a single mom. I had no plan B. So no matter how I felt, you get up and go to work every day. I was going to multiple doctors. I was daily taking 13 prescriptions and over 50 supplements a day. I was on a mission to be well. I was desperate to feel better, to be healthy, or at least healthier. I often wondered what would happen to me if I became too ill to continue working. So I'm a reader, and I was constantly reading and researching everything I could find to feel better. And so I would read, if I read this is going to help with this condition, I'd order it, or I'd read hear a commercial and I'd buy this and buy that. What I had no idea about is that many of the choices that I was making were actually making me sicker. Even though I've always loved fruits and vegetables, I knew I wasn't eating near enough. My son grew up on fast food and boxed macaroni and cheese. I drank Diet Coke literally all day long while I was teaching because I didn't know any better. I love what Maya Angelou says, that we're all doing the best we can, and when we know better, we do better. Not long after being given the scary cancer diagnosis, I was introduced to Juice Plus. For me, Juice Plus was just a no-brainer because getting more high-quality fruits and veggies in my body every day just made sense. So I just added Juice Plus to this whole array of pills I was already taking. And I'm going to be honest with you, I really didn't expect that much. But 2 weeks later, after adding Juice Plus, I slept through the night for the first time in 20 years. I actually woke up to the alarm. I'm not kidding you. I came up out of the bed and over the footboard. I didn't know what had happened. And I was shook up kind of all that day. And I noticed that even later on that week, I was noticing other changes that I had never noticed with the supplements before. So then I really went into research mode, and I started to discover the difference between whole food nutrition and vitamins. The big discovery for me was that supplements are not the answer. I decided to quit all of the supplements. I cold turkeyed off of every one of them, and I began taking Double Juice Plus every day. And I have to tell you, I never felt anything with Juice Plus. I just started feeling better. Elaine had sent us a chart that I put up on my refrigerator, and it was called Changes to Look For. And every now and then I'd go by and I'm like, I haven't had a migraine recently, or I haven't had a fever blister. And I think that's the amazing thing with food, with whole food nutrition, is that things just go away. So I got excited, really excited about every change. The changes I experienced in my health over the next 3 to 4 years were absolutely amazing. Today, 17 years later, I haven't the last 2 months, but normally I work out 4 to 5 days a week. I take no prescriptions. I've taken no prescription medications. I literally was off of them after just 1 year of being on Juice Plus. And I truly feel great every day. I flood my body with Juice Plus capsules and omegas daily, and I have never, ever gone a day without at least one, usually 2 complete shakes, and often a complete bar, because I love the way I feel. You know, I wonder often, what if no one had told me about Juice Plus? What would my health status be like right now? Would I have been able to keep on working long enough to retire? Or would I have to go on disability like one of my friends did? Sometimes I wonder, would I even still be alive? I really don't know. I was pretty sick. I am beyond grateful that the Lord has used Juice Plus to restore every part of my life. And now I have great health. I have great relationships. I have great options in my life I never dreamed about. As a matter of fact, I am really living my dream life, because on Friday of this week, I get the keys to a house I just had built, the first new house of my life. And so it's just been so exciting. And this is truly the house that the Lord and Juice Plus has built. So thanks so much for allowing me to share it with you.
Thank you, Brenda. I just love hearing your health journey, and just it's remarkable. So thank you for sharing. We're going to continue with a few more minutes and just share about this mission that we're on of just inspiring healthy living. But if you'd like to stay for another maybe 10 minutes and just hear just what, as a community, we band together and just are really trying to make a difference in our communities and in our world in regard to just sharing health and nutrition and this whole food concentrate Juice Plus. So we ask you to say, come on, join us and stay for that. But if you need to jump off, what I do want to say is make sure that you get back with the person who invited you on the call tonight. I just feel like, I don't care. I love what Dr. Bill Sears says, from womb to tomb, I believe everybody needs Juice Plus. And it's just a simple solution to a very challenging problem that we have in America today. So if you need to jump off, feel the freedom to do that. If you're good to go, we're going to take another 10 minutes and we are going to share with you about our journey when it comes to just sharing and what we call inspiring healthy living around the world. This is a picture of Jay Martin, who is founder and president and still the president of our company. And for almost 50 years now, since 1970, the mission has been to inspire healthy living around the world and to build a stable and lasting company that helps as many people as possible realize their dreams. Earlier, I told you what was unique about our Juice Plus concentrate, whole food concentrate. Here's what's unique about this incredible company behind the Juice Plus concentrate. It was founded in 1970. We're in 24 countries. It's in the wellness industry, an industry that is just continuing to grow exponentially. 16 billion in sales. In the Juice Plus business, it's a $50 annual fee. So it's not like everyone's spending all this money to be part of this community. It's a simple annual fee. You can work from anywhere. It's a small product line. You know, fruits and vegetables, you know, they're pretty compact, and I never see that product line growing because fruits and vegetables have pretty much everything we need. It's a consumable product. I love that. It made 100% to me. My background is I'm a certified financial planner. And so understanding that residual income is key when it comes to building wealth. And when you have a consumable product, that just made a lot of sense to me when I took a look at this business and said, you know, do I want to partner with the Juice Plus company? I was already in love with the Juice Plus concentrate and had seen the impact it had on our family. It's a part-time or full-time, totally up to you. No inventory. That was the last thing I wanted, was to try to have to store inventory somewhere. Low overhead. I think my expenses are the same today as what they were 20 years ago. I think they're probably less with the ability to do calls like this and just share information like we're able to do these days. We have business websites, incredible support. Positions are permanent. I know I always tell people in this business, sometimes you can sprint, sometimes you may be down to a crawl, but either way, you don't lose your position. Wherever you work to, that's where you stay until you move on. There's no glass ceiling. I love that. Coming from the corporate world, I hated hearing, Elaine, we're paying you as much as we can. We can't pay you any more per hour unless you work more hours. And that's after I was working 80 hours a week doing corporate taxes. So to hear there was no glass ceiling in this company, I absolutely got excited about that. And then that there's a benefits package associated with this Juice Plus company. There are medical insurance, dental insurance, vision, life insurance, disability, chiropractic care, family tuition program. I just paid, woohoo, my last college tuition bill of my youngest daughter. And for 6 years, between my older daughter and my youngest daughter, I've received a check back, this family tuition program back from the company, which would get me so excited every time I'd see that check come in. There's a monthly expense allowance and holiday bonuses. This benefits package, I mean, it would rival any other major corporate company in the world. I love the fact, though, that Juice Plus is 4 business concepts in one. Number one, it's franchising, in that it's a brand name and there's a tried and proven system. I tell everybody, come join us on this journey. 1, you're going to have a blast. 2, you're going to love the people you get to work with. You just met Brenda. Who wouldn't want to work with her? There's rarely a day goes by I don't talk to Brenda. And so, but I always tell people, join us. I mean, if you like to talk and you like people and you are excited about seeing people's health turn around, you would love what we do, and we would love to have you. It takes on a bit of the network marketing in that you get to talk to people and share with people that you love. It's a home-based business, or it can be a coffee shop business. You can move it wherever you want. That's a beautiful thing. It's direct sales and e-commerce. You know, that's how we buy now. And boy, have we bought that way over the last two months now. And our business hasn't skipped a beat. It's consumer to consumer, websites, social channels, texting. It is one simple way to do business. And then number 4, just like I showed you with the benefits package, it pulls from that corporate America. And so it's 4 different business concepts all rolled into one. And I am here to share with you, it is an incredible incredible business. I love that we give back to many different charitable organizations, and here are a few. I love that this shows the heart of our company. And so, you know, in the beginning, I remember it was actually my husband who said, Elaine, I think this Juice Plus business, partnering with this Juice Plus company, I believe with all my heart it was meant for you. And I remember saying, oh my goodness, God, I can't sell anything. I'm not a salesperson. And he just said, Elaine, you've got all your friends taking Juice Plus because you believe in it that much. And he's like, all you're doing is educating people. You're sharing a video. You're inviting them to an event, sharing a free resource with them. This is what you were called to do. And I asked a dear, dear friend of mine, Carrie Vidiello, if she would just share her story about her journey since she's partnered with the Juice Plus company and what that journey looks like. I think you're going to love hearing Carrie's story.
Thank you, Elaine. Thank you, Elaine. I am Carrie Vidiello, and this is my husband, Joey. And for the 20 years, we've been telling people about Juice Plus, but we've not really focused on creating an income stream from this until about 2 years ago. We made the decision as Joey retired that this is what we wanted to do for our retirement income stream. So we started being a little more intentional about sharing with others. And since then, we've grown into a nice income stream. And we didn't even realize what a gift it was until my mother got sick. Our lives literally came to a screeching halt. And all of our attention went to taking care of her and making sure that she recovered and got better. That took about 7 months of us shifting our focus only to her. And it wasn't until after she got better that we realized that this income stream that we had been building for the last 2 years had continued to pay us. Then we go into this pandemic that we all are experiencing right now. And again, the income has continued to come in, and not even being able to work my regular job that while I wasn't working through all of this, the Juice Plus business still provided us with a solid income stream. So it helped us realize the value of the residual income. You know, I really did not focus or even think about that until my mom got sick and we were in hospital for a whole summer, and then home with her up until December, taking care of her, that we were still getting paid. And that's when it really hit us that how important this business really is, because I don't know of a company that you can do that with. So we just wanted to, you know, and Elaine shared with us earlier about the residual income. So we've built with the Juice Plus business has helped us through back-to-back difficult circumstances. So we are all the more grateful for that, for this business, what this business can provide. So if you're willing to be intentional with it and share it with others, you know, you can really build a great business and a great income. And what we realize now is we need to share it more, because everyone needs it even more now than ever. So developing this kind of income stream is priceless. I've heard it said many times, and I know I've heard Elaine say it too, a stable and lasting business that you can pass down to your kids. What an incredible opportunity for your family.
Wow. Thank you so much, Carrie, for sharing your story and your journey and the impact that not only the Juice Plus whole food concentrate, Joey and Carrie were probably within the top 10 first customers I had when I started in this Juice Plus business, and then just to see them today. One, I don't think you've ever missed a day of your Juice Plus. But now, how exciting that I get this opportunity to work with Terry and Joey on this mission together. And the people, to me, the people you get to lock arms with will become some of your dearest friends, I promise. So we are here to say, come join us. We would love to have you. I think you would absolutely love, for $50, what's the risk?
Right.
Get really, really healthy physically and build a phenomenal business and an income stream. So thank you so much for joining us. Please get back with the person who invited you tonight. Ask any questions, share your thoughts. And we hope to see you on many more of these calls and become part of the Juice Plus family. Thanks so much for joining us this evening.
Thank you.
Thanks, Elaine. Thanks, Brenda.
Bye, everybody.
Gary, thanks.
Carrie, you did great.